Evening everybody, Rich here, back for another From the Depths sinking ship video, and this is sinking the RMS Majestic. Now this is the ship that I did a tutorial for in January of this year, 2018, for Minecraft, so if you want to build it, it's available on my channel, but this is what the ship looks like when it's all complete. And excuse the frame rate, but she does take up quite a lot of memory because of her size and block count and so on. But as requested, we are using the dusk time again because it makes the ship look better with all the lights illuminated on board. She does look quite nice. And a quick fly around the ship, and I haven't got the thing fully lit anyway, but most of the ship is fine. As you see, it's a direct convert from Minecraft, so the only things I've really done is added the lights and the bulkheads inside. There's not really much changes apart from that. I've not even added the staircases, so it's just a straight convert, just for the purpose of its destruction. So that is the Majestic, formerly the Bismarck, and something else as well. I think it was called a couple of other things, but anyway, that's Majestic, looking all nice and neat with her lights blazing. And I should turn the HUD back on. There we go. And what we have in the distance over there is the Emma Jane as usual, hidden in the dark over there. So we're going to start with the big guns. And how do we play this? Do we do the usual thing? I think you might as well just fire it and see what happens. So I'm not going to aim straight at the bow. I'm just going to aim roughly under the bridge, I think, see what happens there. So we aim a bit about there, I think, and waiting for the guns to turn. And fire one, fire two. Still waiting for the other guns. Fire 3 and 4. There we go. So there's all the guns fired. And the frame rate really is struggling. Are there even any shells coming? Oh, there they are. Okay. There we go. Bit of bombastic there. So that actually went through the hull there. So, oh. There we go. A couple more. Okie dokie. So we've gone right through the ship. And yeah, done quite a bit of damage. No damage below the waterline though, so the ship is still stable. Oh, it's longitude bulkheads there. So if we aim, sort of thinking really, we aim about, oh shit, aim about there. And hopefully we'll be able to get a bit of damage, proper damage. Although those two blasts probably killed a couple of people in the process because it taken out a few cabins if there were any. But here comes the shells again. They were hit below the waterline. 2 shells missed. But that's no biggie, and yep, she's taking on a bit of water now. It's very difficult to see where the water is and where the water ends and the sky begins because it's so dark, but it just looks so good with the illumination. So we've got a bit of damage forward. There is flooding. And the water is just up onto this deck here, yeah, we're up onto the bottom deck there. So the water has flooded this compartment and the next compartment along. So we've got 2 compartments breached. Or 4 compartments really, so that's all blasted and that's blasted. So these are on the waterline now. That's what I think what to do now. If we aim at these 2 compartments here, because these are longitude ones, this will make the ship tip slightly. So if we aim roughly there, and may do more damage as necessary, but we'll wait and see. Come along. A lot of splintering going on there, so I imagine that's done more damage than necessary, and I think... oh no, the 2 side compartments are alright, so the ship is now going to start tipping over. Well, tipping to one side slightly. You can just see a gradual list to starboard. Very subtle actually. So you can see the list, but I don't think she's moving anymore. I think that's it. Or is it? Let's go up to the bridge. Bridge is a good place to tell. And it's just steadily tipping. Yeah, most of that's to roll with the water now, but she's tipped over. Still a long way from sinking though. I mean, she's damaged badly, but she's fine. If we move a bit further forward now, because we've got other compartments here. How many compartments we got? 2, 3 compartments which are not damaged. So if I aim, I don't know actually, it's just had a massive lurch. So if we aim it about there, hopefully that will breach the next 2 or 3 compartments at least. So I'm trying to fire at the bulkhead wall. Oh, there's a massive graphics glitch going on there. Loads of splintering going on there. Yeah, just look at the reflections of the water. She is tipping down slightly. Debris all over the place. See, look, she's a big ship and she's putting up quite a bit of a fight. Alright, so what's the list? I'd say we'd reckon 10, 15 degrees. Hard to say really. I think the list to side is more than the list forward. So that sort of says a lot really, doesn't it? Alright, so what we've got compartment wise. So compartment 1 and 2, the 2 longitude compartments on the bow are not flooded. Which is a shame because they're meant to be, but we'll have another try. We'll aim a bit higher up, we'll aim about there. And see if that done anything, because it's quite a difficult one to get to because it's really low in the water now. Let's see if these shells do anything. A lot of splintering going on there. So I don't know. Well, something's been breached because the bows are going down quite quickly now. So, yeah, that's done something. Yep, the forecastle's under now. And yep, the forward lifeboats are being swamped. And the creaking sound is really weird. That's just background noise, it's not actually the ship creaking. So Emma Jane is getting further away because of the recoil of the gun. Or guns. So she's going to end up in Abu Dhabi somewhere by the end of this video, the way things are carrying on. Right, so what's damaged down here? We got... Well, it's obvious to see these compartments are all breached. So we've got 4 compartments there all knackered. Next along... these are all knackered, except this compartment. This compartment's not flooded, so this one's the next target. So if we aim... What's next along actually, so that's fine. So we aim... Try and aim about there. So if the ship pulls down, then we know we've got a hit, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. It does look good, all illuminated there. I mean, the lighting effect is quite good. It's about 10,000 neon lights inside this thing. Lots of explosions, but I don't think that was a direct hit. I think that's just slightly too far one way. Or was it? Well, saying that, the compartment is breached but it's not flooded. This is the problem with From the Depths. There's a real weird physics, or not really, water physics really. I say there isn't really any water physics, but the compartments are all breached. I mean, the one above it's breached, the one next to it's breached, and the one behind it's breached. But the compartment in question is not flooded, even though there's a bloody great big hole above it. Right, head scratching time. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Let's try and aim again. And I'm going to stay down here until something happens, because this compartment should be flooded. There comes the shells. But still no. Okay, let's aim a bit further forward then. I don't understand this game. I know it's early access still. I mean, it's been early access for about 4 years, or 2 years at least. So, I'll give them that. Okay, the compartment has now been completely destroyed, and now it's flooded. There we go. So now we have movement. That's got that compartment out the way. It's also probably done a lot more damage to the superstructure as well. Okay, so now the bow's pulling down completely now. Propellers are clean out of the water. Right, so we've still got the list towards the starboard side. But not a big issue. So that's pretty much it really. The bow not going down much faster than that. A few bits breaking off here and there, but not a lot to talk about. So yeah, it's just devastation everywhere. But never mind. Actually, talk about devastation. Yes, it's amazing, you know. In reality, the ship would have sunk about 10 minutes ago, but that's the way From the Depths likes to work. Badly. Right, so now where are we? We've got compartments here. And that one is well, actually quite a difficult area one to hit. So if we aim about here, in between the three bulkheads of that compartment, we might be able to do a bit more awkwardness. I can't see the ship in the distance anymore. But that seems to have done some damage, and now the ship is tipping forward again. Bows going down, lights reflecting off the water. Really neat effect that is. Ship is pretty much knackered now. So water's up to the bridge. Propellers are, I'm not sure if it's both sets or just one set, but the bridge is under now. So that's the ship is definitely pulling down now. Yeah, not doing too well. Yeah, and all four props are out of the water. They're quite close proximity propellers, so they're quite close together, but as you can see they clean out the water, and judging by the rudder, the stern is still rising, and rising quite quickly actually as well. Yeah, so sort of wondering how far up she's going to go. I mean, it's so you're still going down, obviously. I don't really want to interrupt the her singing, but I think I'm going to have to. Yeah, she's not moving anymore, so that's that. So how far away from the seabed is she? I think she's a good. No, she's miles away from the seabed. Where the hell am I? Oh, there we are. Oh, gone a bit far away. Right, let's have another go. See what else we can detonate while we're here. Sort of thinking of using torpedoes, but would that really be? Wouldn't that be sacrilege, really? Wouldn't it? Last result, really. Right, let's have a look. What we got? What we got? That compartment's knackered. That compartment's knackered. Knackered and knackered. Not flooded and not flooded. So there's another 3 bulkhead compartment really, or single bulkhead over 3 compartments. So if we aim about here again, and this will cause more awkwardness to the Majestic, then we shall see. This should probably bring the stern down a little bit. Yep, so that's that. And the stern is settling again. So is the bow going down anymore? Yep, the bow's going down. Shame the lights don't go out, 'cause, I mean, it is illuminating the whole thing underwater as well, but that can't be helped. So what's happening at the back here? The propellers are rising again. Yeah, not a lot to talk about really. I think what I need to do, I need to pop back to Emma Jane a minute. Switch off the guns. I think I'm going to look at the distance, that's mega. I think what I'm going to do is reposition Emma Jane a bit closer, so I'm just going to turn the ship around and head a bit closer. Talk about ships being awkward to manoeuvre, this one is awkward as well. Right, so we're getting there. Okie dokie, right now let's just leave her to it. Drive straight forward. I think I only really need the 2 guns to do anything, but I'll move a bit closer anyway. I think that would do. And stop all engines. And let's load up the torpedoes. Actually, let's have a look at what the situation is first. You know she's quite low in the water now. Stern is high up. Is she still going down? Let's have a look at that first funnel. Nope, she's not moving anymore. What's the stern doing? Nope, right. So we load up the torps. Has that done anything yet? The torpedoes are on their way. This will kill the game. if 16 shells didn't, 90 torpedoes will. It's sort of sacrilege, but it needs doing. Now where are they? Here they come. Rather slow torpedoes. I don't know if torpedoes have been nerfed at all in this game, but they don't seem to do as much damage as they used to. Or is that just me? I don't know. Oh well. Well, I've done something anyway, a few dents along the side, but is the ship going down at all? It's not, so back to the drawing board, back to torpedo, or firing at various things along the ship. There's only a few compartments left, so not a lot we can do, so aim about there, bring in a few shells, few shells missed. What was the damage? Not enough. Damn you. We didn't even flood that compartment, damn you. Right, so we'll have to have another go. We have damaged it, but not enough, so let's fire again. Damn ship. Oh, there we go, that's done it. Okay, so what compartment was that? Which one broke apart first? So that's breached that. This one's not damaged, but the one above is not damaged either, so let me aim at that compartment. That should do the trick. Yep, she's going down now. Gradually, let's turn off the guns now. I've noticed as well that the Emma-Jane took a lot of damage as well during the torpedo attack, so I think some torpedoes double-backed, or doubled back, and didn't do her any favours, so 2 damaged ships, better than 1 I suppose. At least 1's still floating, but the Majestic is on its way now. Just gliding away. So the lights underwater there really don't do the effect of any good because they're illuminating the whole ship underwater. But never mind. Now is she still sinking or has she stopped? She's stopped. Right, okay. Or is she moving still? Oh, she's tipping up, so she's tipping down nose first. So let's have a look down further forward. Some bits broken off there. The master's gone, so that's blown that up. Alright, let's go down to the bow. The bow is slowly moving down. Be a while before she gets to the seabed, but let's have a look at the there's one compartment that is undamaged. It's this one. So let's see if I can get that one before she's too far. I think she's too far away now. So I'll have a look. If the shells hit, then fair enough, but I don't think they will. No, too far away. Weird effect on this game. No, shells are too far away. I think the ship's too far below the surface. Yeah, she's just slipping away gradually. You can see all the light panels, they're the things that are illuminating. Still trying to understand why it's taking so long to see. I know there's one compartment not flooded, but surely it's not that bad. There are a few more shots just for the sake of it. And that had absolutely no effect on it at all. Well, anyway, I think I may end it here because she's not going to go down any further. You know, she is slowly sinking, but actually I think I could hang on. I say she's gradually sinking. She's more trying to nose down more than she is sinking. So, well, you know what I mean. She's not trying to sort of lie flat in the water, just going down nose first. So it's going to be a while, but I don't think I'll have time to see her on the seabed. She's just sinking too slowly. Although saying that, I could just use the death ray, didn't I? I never thought of that. Just click there, and there we go. That compartment's flooded. And now she's sinking a lot quicker. I never thought of that. Just use the death ray. And there we go. Majestic is now gone. Although she's just there, but she's completely sunk now. So it's going to be a while before she gets to the seabed. So if I don't come back, we'll end it here, and we'll see. So I sort of get an idea of how far she's travelling and how far she's got to go. But she's not really travelling downwards. She's just sort of flatline. So I'm going to wait and see. But if I get time, I'll come back and review the wreck. If not, this will be it. So we'll wait and see. But if like I say, if the wreck's settled, then I'll come back. But if not, then this will be bye for now. So we'll wait and see. But anyway, bye for now. Okay, back again. Now, it took a little while, but Majestic has finally landed on the seabed. Nose pointing up in the air. She sort of landed in a sort of canyon, if you like. See the damage to the side. Most of that was shells and torpedoes. Well, torpedoes, I think, most of that. And the superstructure is blacked with impact from the torpedoes. But look down the hull, you can see. I can't really see. I can't manoeuvre very well. Anyway, you can see she's sort of across awkward topography. And now the propeller down is sort of a chasm or canyon, if you like. If I zoom out into the map, you can't really see it. Can't see it at all. The daylight not very helpful. But sort of on the edge of a cliff, I think. You see you can see the sea gets a lot deeper over there. But landed with propeller down. A few bits broke off on the descent. I think when she landed, I think the cargo hatch broke off. I think it was only held on by one block anyway, so I think the impact may have just dislodged that, or part of the cargo hatch, at least. So that's the Majestic, lying on the seabed. The light's still ablaze, so she's still inhabitable, if you like. Anyway, that's that. So this is Rich, signing off, logging off, disappearing, and I shall return with another video. So, bye for now.